Alright, hi guys, my name is Cube. I'm a music producer, I'm a mix and mastering engineer, I'm an artist, I'm a songwriter as well. So today I'm going to walk you guys through how I made this Amapiano beat. Yeah, all of the plugins I used and basically how I approach my beat creation process. So let's get right into it. First, what I did was I started with a shaker loop from one of my Amapiano sample packs. Yeah, if you need it, you could request for it. So this is how it sounds. I started with this shaker first, then I added another shaker like towards the end of the verse, leading to the chorus. So that's how it sounds. Yeah. So basically most times I start my beats recording, my beat creation with the chord. So I start with the chord most times. So I think for this one I just did the shakers, then I went to look for my chords. So I just layer my chords first, like maybe one or two chord progression and extra melodies before I get on with the drum. So here's how the chord sounds. This is from Logic. This is sound from Logic itself. Piano processed, so piano processed parallel earth piano. So that's how it sounds. Yeah, so I added a dark pad to like get a fuller sound. So this is from Logic Pad. This is a Logic Pad as well. Go to pad, dark pad, and here is how it sounds. So I didn't do any processing to this. All of this processing it came with the sound. It's default. Even with the dark pad, I didn't do anything on it. It already came with the sound, with the sample itself. So I think next thing I did, so after this chord layering, I went to my drums. So I always start with the snare. So let's hear how it sounds. I start with my snare. Then I added the kick. So you can see that I muted this kick because it wasn't giving me what I wanted. It wasn't sounding like what I wanted. So I just thought to leave it there. Maybe I could use it later on. But after I finished the beat, I saw that I didn't have any need for it. Well, I don't know why I stayed there though. So this is the kick I used. I did my kick from one of my samples as well. Yeah, so the next thing I added was this other snare, just to come in once in a while to give it a certain kind of bounce. Yeah, so next thing I did was add this bongo percussion. Yeah, pan it to the left. This snare, pan it to the right. Yeah, so next thing was to add an extra snare to create another certain level of bounce as well. So I added the snare. I'm sure you can hear that. So I added this spec as well, percussion with the snare. Then I added this other rim shots. Then I think finally for the drums I added the log drum. Yeah, so log drum is one of the like what do they call it now? One of the signature sound for Amapiano. So here's how it sounds. Yeah, so the next thing I added was my bass guitar. Did I do anything for the log drum? So yeah, I compressed and I added EQ just to roll off some low ends a bit on the log drum. Yeah, so I compressed as well. Then I side chained to the kick. Right, that's the kick. Is it the, yeah, I side chained to the kick so that when the kick and the log drum clashes or they play at the same time, the log drum has to duck down a bit for the kick to express. I think I did that with the bass too. So let's see. So for the bass, let's hear how the bass sounds. So this bass is from Iota Mini. Bass from Iota Mini. I used the bass mod. So here's how it sounds. So as I chained to the kick, the compressor, I compressed a bit, side chained to the kick, then I compressed again and side chained to the log drum, so that when all of those are playing, the bass guitar gets ducked down a bit for those guys to shine. Then I rolled off a bit of the low end so that there's no like clustering of lows in the beats. So yeah, that's it. Next thing I added was my vocal chop. I always use vocal chop in almost all of my beats, and this vocal chop is from Excel Contacts. Yeah, use the Alfonso, don't know what they call it, but that's what I used in Excel. Let's hear it. Yeah, so next thing I added was this flute from Logic as well. Woodwinds, flutes, and here's how it sounds. So yeah, the next thing I added was this violin, and I'm sure you can see how it's panning left and right by itself. So I did a bit of automation there. I'll show you guys what I did there. Next thing I added was so we'll come to this violin last. Next thing I added was this marimba around the hook area to give it another feel. Hear what it sounds. This marimba is also from Logic, Mallet Marimba. The next thing I added to the second verse just to give it another feel, and I think the end part of the chorus is the alto sax. It's also from Logic, woodwind saxophone. Yeah. Yeah, so then back to this violin. Let's hear how it sounds. Yeah, so you can see that it's panning left and right. So I automated the pan. Here is how to do that. Can I duplicate this? Yes. Alright, so this I did automation on the violin. Let me duplicate this. Do you want to copy automation file data? No, don't copy. Alright, so let me mute this guy. Show you guys what I did. Okay, so come here. This is show automation or hide automation. I'll use the shortcut A to go there. This is automation that we did previously. So come here, it's already at pan. So maybe when you open yours, it doesn't show pan immediately. You come to main, come to pan, go to absolute, then put this guy on touch. You shift your console, your playhead tracker. So this is where you control your panning. So as it's playing, you start adjusting this thing. It just follows. It just records the automation that you just did, or you could plot it manually by yourself. I'll show you how to do that maybe in another video, in a proper automation video. So let's just do this one. So make sure this guy is on touch, pan, absolute. So let's go. Okay. Yeah, so this is exactly how it is. Then make sure you take this thing back to read. If not, you're going to just disrupt everything, because any other thing you're going to touch is to be recording as well. So let's play this. yeah, so that's that for that. Delete this guy, erase, and use this guy. So that's that for that. Other things I added were these transitions from verse to track, from verse to chorus to hook, and all that, and my tag. So let's hear.
This is good stuff.
Yeah, so that's that for that. If you need this beat, the link to get it is in the description below.